Hi, my name is Drew Walker. I'm the marketing manager for the E-Transit. What we have for you here today is a high roof, long wheelbase, extended length version of our E-Transit as part of the 2022 model year. As you can see, it looks very similar to a traditional gas transit, but there are a few notable differences I wanted to walk you through. For starters, right here in the grille is where you'll find the charge port. So we have level 2 charging here, as well as DC fast charging capability when you flip down the dust cover. We can do 11 kilowatts of power on the AC level 2 charging and 115 kilowatts DC fast charging. On a DC fast charger, you'll get from about 15% to 80% state of charge in 34 minutes or so. So it's a good way to fill up while on the go. Overall, the E-Transit comes with a 68 kilowatt hour battery pack. On the low roof models, that'll result in a target of about 126 miles of driving range. From our experience working with commercial customers and analyzing data from real world use, we've found that most drivers drive less than 74 miles a day in their commercial vans. And so we really tailored the E-Transit to meet the use of commercial customers, striking the right balance of capability and total cost of ownership. So we've already have over 10,000 orders for this vehicle for the 22 model year, and demand has been very strong. So, but I just want to maybe take you around the back of the vehicle and show you some of the interesting features back there, some of which are unique to E-Transit and some are part of our broader transit portfolio. So in the back, you'll notice there's quite a bit of standing room inside. 6 feet, 8 inches of headspace inside. Plenty to work inside if you need to get in and out of the van all day. This can be a mobile workshop or mobile office. We also have a new feature with E-Transit ProPower on board. So we've got 2.4 kilowatts of exportable power here. So 2 120 outlets, 20 amp rated. So this is great for running different kinds of power tools, air compressors, charging batteries for your power tools, things like that. So it's a silent operation. It really is a much more convenient way to run equipment while on a job site. You can control that through the back here, through the sync system, and set a range reserve to cut it off if you don't want to run down too low. Also in the vehicle, you'll notice some shelving here inside. This is actually a Ford direct offering for shelving, so you don't need to work with a third-party company to get this installed. If you have basic shelving needs, get it right from the factory from Ford, which is very convenient. We also offer this flooring system as well, heavy-duty flooring, sealed bulkhead to divide the cabin area from the cargo area. All these things can be ordered directly with the vehicle and shipped to your dealer. From there, why don't we go around to the side of the vehicle and check out the interior. So standard with the E-Transit is the Sync 4 system. This is our most advanced version of Sync. It actually comes standard with a 12-inch touchscreen here, which has wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. It's over-the-air update capable as well. So the software and the experience will actually improve over time as customers use this product, which is very exciting. There's a lot of new driver assist technologies also included with E-Transit, including intelligent adaptive cruise control, which not only slows down when you come up on another vehicle, but also adjusts your speed based on the posted speed limits. Other things to note within E-Transit, we've got different drive modes here that are enabled by this smaller, lower profile rotary shifter here in the middle of the vehicle. That makes it easier for the drivers to get in and out. They won't hit their knees on a big stick shifter here, and especially when they're turning to get to the back of the van, having a lower profile cabin is a much more ergonomic experience. But we can enable either low or eco mode to increase the amount of regenerative braking in E-Transit. We still have 2 pedals, one for gas, one for brake, and we don't have one pedal driving, but that's because commercial customers are really most used to driving gas vehicles, and this makes for a very seamless transition. The amount of regen that can get used actually depends on which drive mode you're in and how the vehicle is actually operated. The final thing I wanted to mention here about in the vehicle is actually our Charge Assist app. And so E-Transit is actually the first vehicle to actually have a built-in public charging assistant application. And so what that allows you to do is actually find and navigate to chargers, actually activate them and authorize charging with them, as well as pay for that charging use, all within one account for your entire fleet. So this is a really cool option that makes public charging really convenient to complement other charging solutions that our customers use, where they're either charging at home or charging at a place of business called a depot. In general, I think that the ergonomics of e-transit are meant to be very similar to transit. We're trying to make that transition from gas to electric as smooth as possible. In the rear, you notice the shelving back there, but overall, all the dimensions in the interior of the e-transit actually are identical between the gas and electric versions. And this is a big benefit because all of the upfitters and third-party modifiers that already build on our very successful transit product now can basically drop in their upfits into the e-transit. So on day one, you basically have this huge network of available configurations and upfits that can go into this vehicle. Overall, the vehicle does have 3 different roof heights that you can buy. So this is the high roof version, but it also comes in medium and low roof versions. And then there's also 2 different wheelbase lengths. So we've got the long wheelbase, which is here, as well as a shorter wheelbase, and really just depends on the use case and application for a particular business. We serve all different fleet sizes and vocations with transit and with e-transit. So this is really not just tailored for one type of use case like delivery. It's meant to serve many different use cases, from government to commercial to telecommunications and so on and so forth. So the configurability of this vehicle is unparalleled. We also have chassis cab and cutaway versions of e-transit, so custom bodies can be built right on the back. We have another example of one of those just over here next to the cargo van here. So really the sky's the limit as to what different types of configurations or use cases e-transit could be applied to. We're just really excited about the demand that we're seeing for this product.